Hello and welcome back from spring break. I'm so happy that I get to teach you guys again after a very restful week. I hope that you guys got lots of rest and spent time with your families and feel refreshed coming back to our virtual learning lessons. I'm also so happy to hear that the school will be providing each of you with your own computer so that you can learn from home in the most efficient way. Stay tuned for more updates each day as we move into our next phase of learning from home. When we read together last time, we got to finish reading Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. Now, I was looking at the books I brought home from the school, and I found a very special book that I am very excited about. The book that I found is called Fudge-A-Mania. When I found this book, I noticed that this artist not only had the same name of the character from Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, but I also noticed that it's by the same author, Judy Blume. Then I read the description on the back of the book. Trapped in Fudgeland, Peter Hatcher can't catch a break. His little brother Fudge, the 5-year-old human hurricane, has big plans to marry Peter's sworn enemy, Sheila Tubman. That alone would be enough to ruin Peter's summer. But now his parents have decided to rent a summer home next door to Sheila, the Cootie Queen's house. Peter will be trapped with Fudge and Sheila for 3 whole weeks. Oh my goodness. So this is actually a sequel to Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. Now Fudge is a little older at 5 years old, so that means Peter is going to be a little bit older too. So we can find out what they've been up to since we last read. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you've ever read a sequel to a chapter book. That means you've read the second part to it after, and there's multiple books. If you've never done this, give me a thumbs down. That's okay. Because now you'll get to move that thumb up. So you're going to start your first sequel today. Our first chapter in Fudge-A-Mania is Chapter 1. Who's the Lucky Bride? Guess what, Pete? My brother Fudge said. I'm getting married tomorrow. I looked up from my baseball cards. Isn't that kind of sudden? I asked, since Fudge was only 5. No, he said. Well, who's the lucky bride? Sheila Tubman, Fudge said. I hit the floor, pretending to have fainted dead. I did a good job of it because Fudge started shaking me and shouting, Get up, Pete! What's with this Pete business, I thought. Ever since he could talk, he's called me Peta. Then Tootsie, my sister, who's just a year and a half, danced around me singing, Up, Pete, up! Next, Mom was beside me saying, Peter, what happened? Are you all right? I told him I was getting married, Fudge said, and he just fell over. I fell over when you told me who you were marrying, I said. Who are you marrying, Fudge? Mom asked, as if we were seriously discussing his wedding. Sheila Tubman, Fudge said. Don't say that name around me, I told him, or I'll faint again. Speaking of Sheila Tubman, Mom began, but I didn't wait for her to finish. You're making me feel very sick, I warned. Really, Peter, aren't you overdoing it? I clutched my stomach and moaned, but Mom went right on talking. Buzz Tubman is the one who told us about the house in Maine. M-A-I-N-E spells Maine, Fudge sang. Mom looked at him, but didn't even pause. And this house is right next to the place where they've rented for their vacation, she told me. I'm missing something here, I said. What house? What vacation? Remember, we decided to go away for a few weeks in August. Yeah, so? So we got a great deal on a house in Maine. And the Tubmans are going to be next door? I couldn't believe this. Sheila Tubman next door for 2 whole weeks. 3, Mom said. I fell back flat on the floor. He did it again, Mom, Fudge said. He's just pretending, Mom told Fudge. He's just being very silly. So I don't have to marry Sheila anymore, Fudge said. I'll marry her in Maine. That makes sense. In Maine, you can have a nice wedding under the trees. Under the trees, Fudge said. Tease, Tootsie said, throwing a handful of gummy bears in my face. And that's how it all began. Oh my. I am so surprised to hear about a lot of this. I noticed there's a new character in our book since we last visited Peter and Fudge. Who is our new character? I also know that we are already starting to see a big problem in this book. What problem do you see in this book? How do you think the problem's going to get worse? I'm excited to explore this new book with you. Go ahead and take a moment to think about those questions today. And tomorrow we'll have a chance to dig into Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is called Pete and Farley. Have a great day. Welcome back to school. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.